And yeah, unmute. We've got Donnareyna coming tonight to give us a talk on magic rocks. She's going to lead you through a crystal healing and talk about the different chakra stones, and she's going to also teach you a little bit about gridding and how to use your stones for balancing. So here's Miss Donnareyna.
I need Sheri.
Yes.
Everything here.
I had an amazing reading with Deborah. The free session that I won.
If you'd like to have a session with anybody, contact the Zoom engineer in private chat or Alexandria #3, and we can move you in.
No, I won the free session.
Yes.
And I did the free session with Deborah, and it was amazing. I went in there and I healed my inner child, and I was able to show her love and light for the first time in my life. I've tried to do other inner child work, and I've always failed at being able to put love around the child and make her feel safe. And this is the first time that I've been able to do it in my life, and it was a real blessing. So thank you so much for that opportunity. And there was an amazing work with Deborah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that testimonial, Deborah. I think you heard that. You've literally changed her life tonight. That's awesome.
Yes.
So it's a magical how things happen.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. So now it's time for you to go heal, okay? You got
Yeah.
Don't hold back anymore, you know. Use your little healing hands of yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Donnareyna, are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
Can you see me and hear me?
We do.
Oh, good. I have everything all set up. I decided to have a plethora of unique magical objects with me.
Okay.
So
Hold on. We have bad reception with your bandwidth, whatever you're using. Do you have another option?
I do. All right. I'll take my, I have two others. Okay.
Which one do you want?
I'll take my phone.
Just do one at a time, and we'll see which method works the best. In the meantime,
Okay.
Donna's doing this. Paula is available. Roy's available. I think Deborah, I think, is in session.
Thank you.
Side chicks are going to be coming in a moment, and Michelle is, I think, in session, but you can be asked to be put on wait list, and you can be the next available person with anybody that you wish. Everybody's offering some free mini sessions, and you can experience longer sessions for approximately $1 a minute. So if you're watching this, thank you. Welcome, everybody. This is Heirlooms Network 5th event. This is our virtual fair. It's a holistic healing and a psychic fair, and I've been doing these events for 5 years live in person, and then I had to take it virtually because of COVID. So this is what we do. The next event's going to be on the 26th. We have speakers throughout the day. We have door prizes. We have music. We have dancing. We have ceremonies. We have demonstrations. We have opportunity for you to have your dreams interpreted. We have a Ho'oponopono, Akashic Records. You can shop for crystals and whatever you want. We're gonna, this is like healing without walls, and you don't have to get in your car, and you don't have to put on your mask, and you don't have to waste gas, and you don't have to get in line, and save time, save money. Just show up here in the comfort of your home, sitting in your car, driving right now. So wherever you may be, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome, subscribe, like, and share. If you're watching on replay, thumbs up, share. Thank you for your support. I love donations. Bitly account is what helps keep this going. Donnareyna, are you ready to go? Let's see if we have Donnareyna yet. She's going to be, oh, here she goes. Okay, let's unmute you.
Thank you. You notice I've been talking. Can you hear me now?
You're better. That's okay, great.
Better?
Yeah, better connection. Yeah.
Sounds great, Donna.
Hi, everybody. Sheri, thank you so much. Did you, am I introduced and sufficiently ready to go?
Yeah, introduce yourself. You know, this is your show. I am Donnareyna, and today I'm here to whatever.
Hey, everybody, I am Donnareyna, and today I am here to share about magic rocks. And I am also with Diane Bernardi, and I just wanted to introduce you to my associate and assistant right now. Can you see Diane?
Hey,
Hi.
Diane. Hey, Diane, do you think you can put her camera down so she doesn't move all over or something?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to put it down right in front of me because I have something right in front of me that I can use. How's this? Is this better?
Back it up a little bit. Okay. Right, good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we
But
don't
I
have to
wanted
be
to introduce
good.
you
Thank
to Diane because she was wearing certain, and I'm going to take it out so you
That's
can
great.
see what she's wearing. And she's wearing what she's wearing for a very strong reason. Can everybody see Diane? She's wearing a grounding sacred geometry 12 star with black tourmaline on the back. And she's wearing it on a 36-inch chain, which is on her belly. And she's wearing a Herkimer diamond. Tell people why you wear Herkimer diamonds, please.
For the white light.
For the white light.
Always
You're
attracted to white light.
okay, and so this is right on her heart. Do not cover it with your hands. They're beautiful nails.
Thanks.
But we want everybody to see that Herkimer diamond, which is a diamond, a quartz diamond from New York. She's wearing it on her heart. And also, please note, Herkimer diamonds are known for the ability to give you good sleep and good dreams. Many dreams. Herkimer diamonds. And I know we were talking about dreaming today, so here's a little assist. And she's also wearing a pair of ardeals, which are from Peru, with a little blue stone. And by the way, when you wear a blue stone of this color, it's the 5.5 chakra. It's not the blue, which means the ears and the ability to listen. Periwinkle blue is the stone of listening to spirit and listening to your inner wisdom. It's great for the ears. And I now will put you back. Here we go. Okay. And we're going to start with setting up a sacred grid, because Diane and I will set one up in this little room that we're in. And how many of you know about setting up grids? And Sheri, you can pipe in and say, oh yeah, I know about it. So setting up a grid.
Oh yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, delayed reaction. Okay.
I was sorry, I was on the floor. Hold on.
With your little kitty.
I know about it.
I'm on the floor with the cat. Sorry.
So here's the deal. This is a great opportunity. Do you have any rose quartz in your house? Do you have 4 pieces of rose quartz in your house or anywhere close by? I wish I was with you. Like 4 pieces of rose quartz.
Let me go look. I have. I'll
I
look.
can show it right here. Here's 1 piece. And then here's another. And if you take 4 even tumbled stones of rose quartz, and you put them in the corner of the room, and you set a simple grid, or on the corner of what's your kitty's name?
Zoe.
Zoe. If you set 4 little crystals. And even if you do not have quartz, even if you have crystals,
I have
quartz,
a lot of shungite, a bowl of shungite.
you could do shungite. Because shungite will help to ground and release negativity and will assist in a healthy and graceful ascension. Matter of fact, the ascension stone on the planet is selenite.
Oh, I got some selenite in my bedroom.
So selenite would be really good to have around Zoe because Zoe is getting ready to ascend.
Right.
And when you make a grid, you're using 4 stones, a simple grid. You use 4 stones on your altar. You could do it in a diamond shape. You could do it in a square shape. You can even do it as a half round, a third round, quarter round, and make a circle of 4 stones. I usually do it in the room. Usually it's a fairly square room. And depending upon the stones that you use, you are utilizing the energy of the stones to assist you in the grid and assist you in the quality of what you want to create. So for instance, amethyst, which is a stone of transformation and transmutation. And it was stated earlier, violet flame is an opportunity along with selenite to assist. Amethyst and selenite are 2 ascension stones, so it assists beings to ascend and take off the raincoat of the earth or the trench coat of the earth and move on to spirit with grace. So amethyst would be a good grid stone for you around Zoe as well as selenite. And the rose quartz is that for healing and grace and softness and love. Lots of love, and we know how much you love her. So are you going to go get your stones and make a little grid around Zoe or make a little circle? Selenite and crystal, and if you don't have selenite, you can use clear quartz. Also, for a simple grid, I usually will use the element of air and share a prayer. So once you set it up, you can do it yourself, or if you have 4 people, you can have them after you share a prayer or say the Lord's Prayer or say the Unity Prayer, and charge your stones. And you can put your stone in your hand and allow the element of, and allow spirit to come through your crown, through your head and your shoulders, feeling the energy as you charge your stones. And as you're holding your stone to put in a grid, it's quite a good way to do that. Anything else you want to say, Diane? Diane's here to assist, just so you know. This is Diane.
Hey, Donna, I have a question if you are taking questions.
Questions.
Are you taking questions?
I love questions, please.
Excellent. I have a question. I have a student who's going back to school, and she's going to be at home, and so we want to make this as much of a focused place as possible for her. And so I was thinking, as we reset up her desk in her room, that I would like to make a grid around her for focus. And I was wondering if you had any suggestions of stones that you might have that I could get, that I could order from you, or what kind of stones would be good?
Well, the first stone I'm thinking, because it's going to be around her desk and it's going to be around her computer, is, what do you think? Shungite. Shungite, there she is. Shungite. And shungite, if you put the stone, matter of fact, you can do it in her room or you can do it right around the desk. But if you put it in the corners of the room and then take a spear or even pyramid or Merkaba, if you got one, if you could get me one. So right by your computer, if you can put a shungite sphere or a pyramid,
Triangle?
a triangle, absolutely. That would be really, oh, let me see what you have. That
Huh?
would be perfect.
Oh, we don't. Here, I got it. Yeah, we've got them. I'm sure we have shungite in our house. We know somebody.
Oh, you do?
We have a little connection.
A
Oh, that's
little
pretty.
connection. Well, here's something that really works. And this is a Merkaba and or a pyramid right by your computer. And then you can take shungite, tumbled stones, or even some elite, and they can be sent to you very easily. Matter of fact, I hear there's a package that's going out to you soon, and we can put elite stones on the corner of the room of your, did you say 12-year-old who is going to be on her computer a lot because she's going to virtual school, which is why it is really important to have shungite around, and especially around the computer. And also, Diane's going to get the shungite stick-ons, and I think you have some stick-ons that you stick on your phone. Well, you can stick to the back of your computer, and that will help also. And it will help you to concentrate, and it'll help you to release the EMF rays that come out of the computer and might have you be spacey. And if you hold a Merkaba, sometimes if you feel spacey after you've been on the computer and on your virtual school calls for a while, it might help you to ground. And this is a shungite. This is a shungite piece that if you take off the back, it will stick on anywhere. And these are great for children. And matter of fact, you have just asked a question, and you see how sticky it is?
Yes.
You can stick it right on the back of your phone.
Perfect.
And then the other thing I was going to say is for concentration and to work with receiving knowledge, quartz. A quartz crystal could be really great.
Okay. We'll get some of them.
Questions? Did I answer your question?
You answered our question perfectly.
Wonderful.
So we would just put 4 quartz in the corners of her room?
Well, I would do shungite because I would do shungite right now. You could do quartz, but I would do shungite. And if you have a bracelet and that bracelet's even broke and you have broken nuggets, but you could connect it with a quartz point. So after you do a prayer, you could take a quartz wand, feel the energy in the north, if you do it in the north, and then just keep on connecting the square or the diamond energy in the room with a quartz point. And then you could put the quartz in the middle of the room for an altar.
Oh, that's cool.
And that might work. But I would connect the shungite with the quartz.
Okay.
Crystal. Well, thanks for asking the question. That was great.
I just wanted to clarify, Donna, these stones you're showing are for sale, right?
They are.
People could come in and into your virtual store and purchase them, and you could ship them too, can't you?
I can.
That's great to know. Thank you, Donna.
And not only that, Alexandria, I thank you for that clarification. And not only that, but I also have values, good values for the Healers Network and for the healers that are needing tools. So I can see you in my breakout room, which is 8. And I also am doing readings later on, and that great breakout room is 36. So Diane's going to be in breakout room 8, but since we're in the same house, we can go back and forth. And I can ship very easily as well. Matter of fact, I went to Office Depot and got these great little envelopes. And I also work with little priority boxes because stones don't take up a lot of room. So thanks for asking. Any other questions right now? Okay. Well, great. Well, I really appreciated the beginning of our talk about shungite, because I'm going to do a whole seminar on the 26th. And it was wonderful. The 2 people who asked the question happened to be my daughter and granddaughter. And I really thank you, Randy and Julia, for being here and asking that question and being able to set up a grid, because I think it's a great idea to do that for school, which is starting in the country virtually on Monday. So if you have any grandchildren or children, feel free to give me a call. And I'm going to let everybody know my number. I think it's down, but just so you know, if you want to call me anytime, especially about setting up grids for children, we're going to talk about this on the 26th, how to protect our children right now and how to work with children of all ages for our health and well-being. My number is 303-589-0035. And my name is Donnareyna. And on the 26th, we will be talking about shungite. It's a stone from Russia. It has energies that help deflect and neutralize EMF rays. And I will have a machine on the 26th, and I will take you into my microwave, which I never use anymore, and show you how a piece of shungite can help deflect the energy of a very strong EMF producer, which is a microwave. All righty then. Just to complete our simple, there are our little talk about grids. There are other stones that can be used. And as we talk about the stones, for instance, I did a seminar and we set up a grid with azurite, which is a third eye stone, which is the stone of the sixth center, the ability to see, our intuition, our perception. And azurite comes in druzy crystals, microcrystals. And we set up a grid and it was amazing, the ability to concentrate. So that's something else for children, FYI. Azurite is a blue stone, lapis, even sodalite, which really helps children to concentrate. These third eye stones. So those are good to have around, especially children who are in middle school and high school, because they're really using their brains a lot these days. And the pineal gland connecting with the pituitary gland can be very helpful using some stones and even wearing them too. Alrighty, so we're going to start now. We were starting with shungite, and I need to excuse me. We're going to check in with the black stones. We're going to start with the 9 chakras. And what we're going to do is talk about the black stones. And does anybody have stones nearby? I'm going to give you 1 minute or 2 minutes so you can collect your stones as I make sure that my computer, my phone is connected to a cord. So go and get your stones if you have any, and hold them as we do our 9 chakra meditation. Taking a little bit. You ought to get your stones and we're getting set. Here we go. Back. Are there any other questions you might have before I start our meditation? Does everybody have a crystal or two to hold while we're going to do the meditation? Okay. The other thing I want you to know is it's really important to hydrate, because when you're using stones, you might not feel it, but some stones really are energizing. And so it's really important to keep on hydrating. And especially if you're a student and you're working on the computer, that's a really good thing to do as well, to just have a drink every now and again. And here's to you. So black stones, black, dark stones. What we're going to do is we're going to visualize them underneath our feet. Tight is a grounding stone, and it's a dark stone, and I have a heart in the case that you can go and get so I can show it. It was the one stone that I wanted to show. Thank you, Diane. Diane is like a godsend, and she's assisting greatly, and she knows as much about stones as I do. So here are some stones. Apatholite is a black stone. And it is supposedly, some of these black stones, these tektites, are from meteors. And they're not only grounding, but at the same time, they're ascending because they're from other parts of the universe. So tektite means meteor. And if a tektite or meteor lands on the earth, like supposedly shungite did, it has unique properties to the planet. So there are stones that are quote unquote off-planet stones. And off-planet stones are called meteors, meteorites, or tektites. And tektites are black, they land on the ground. Now there are some stones like moldavite, which is a meteorite, but it landed in water. And it is a heart stone because it's green. And we will be talking about moldavite when we get to the heart. So numite is another stone, another black sparkly stone that is a tektite. And then we have a stone that's a lava stone, which is obsidian. And obsidian is very glassy because it's from lava, and it helps to release negativity. These black stones also are very creative. This is the way of artistry, and it's called snowflake obsidian. So it's an obsidian, but it also contains flakes of white. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, if you ever have a bracelet and you see a little, this is an FYI here, and you see a little cord, you can take your candle and you can just do a quickie. I don't know if you can see me doing this, so I'm going to show you. And boom, and you blow it out and it's gone. And it keeps the integrity of the bracelet. So you notice there is no little loop anymore. And usually what I'll do is I'll put my finger by it and have a lighter. But I wanted to just let you know that fire can help your jewelry by just taking it off a little bit. Okay, So this is the stone of grounding. It's called hematite. And that's what it looks like. It's a gray metallic stone. And it's really good because it contains iron. And so it's really good for people who need to have more iron in their body. And not only is it grounding, but you can put, this is called a cabochon. So it's a rounded stone. And here, can you see it all? Yeah. It's a rounded stone. I have a heart in the case. And it is gray, and if you get larger ones, you can put them under your arches. And also sometimes I've been known myself to put shungite under my arches. I use shungite in the water because it helps to detoxify the water. Black stones like black tourmaline, and here's a wonderful piece of black tourmaline. Oh, and here's shungite earrings. Talk about protection. And you can also wear it as a pendant. Black stones are really great to wear under the heart. I recommend them if you wear onyx, which is a stone that helps to assist people from separating from people, places, or things. So for instance, an onyx heart is great to wear if you're going through a divorce, because it really helps you to be autonomous. And here is a favorite, black tourmaline. It's a natural stone. If you wear it under your heart, it helps to protect from not only negativity, but mental negativity, as well as smoky quartz. There it is. This is a stone that helps you to release negative thought forms. And it's a quartz. It's a dark brown, and it's a great stone for releasing mental negativity. So let us breathe in the energies of these great black stones we're talking about. Let's feel them at the bottom of our feet. Let's take a deep breath and release everything and anything that does not serve us through these black stones we may be holding and or visualizing and or wearing. It's always great when I drive, just an FYI, this is what I wear. At least one on each wrist. These are shungite, but I can also wear black obsidian and other black stones that are available, many of them. So let's breathe in the black ray. Let's breathe in the ray of the lodestones and the smoky quartzes, releasing everything and anything, physically, mentally, and emotionally, as we bring the energy up to the first chakra. And the first chakra is at the base of our spine. It's called the root, and the color is red. And here we have a red jasper. And red stones are energetic stones. They help staunch the blood and circulate the blood. Here's a great piece of jewelry with a lot of red stones, jasper, and there's a garnet. And a garnet's fabulous because it's also very influential. It's the way of influence, and it also is an energizer. And let us visualize the garnet, the jasper, the red stones at the base of our spine, giving us the ability to ground, giving us the ability to have as much limitless energy as we need. And also, as far as jaspers, this is called a tantralingam. It's a brown red stone. And it is really assisting us in being able to open up our first and second chakra. And the second chakra is orange. And this is a stone that also helps to relieve pain. If you have pain, in your belly, or if you have menstrual cramps, you're able to put that on the back of your spine, or even you can even put it between your legs, and it helps to release pain from menopause and from your moon time. And let us breathe in the ray. Let us expand as we either put our red stones on the base of our spine, or we visualize them, and we see our root chakra expanded and healthy and manifesting on the earth plane. The nadenite, remember that stone. I do not have it with me right now, but it is a stone that you can find in any gems show, and it's a stone of money manifestation. So oftentimes, if you're looking to create monies and manifest, the red stones are very popular in doing so. And here is a piece of jewelry. It's very unique. It contains a stone called cuprite, C-U-P-R-I-T-E, and it is made through it's a copper ore byproduct. Cuprite and copper are found together in the mines, and it is an amazing, very powerful red stone, cuprite. Okay, so now we're going to bring the energy up to our second chakra. It is the sacral chakra. It's also known for sensuality and sexuality, and it is in the genital area of our body and the back of our spine, above the root chakra. The color is orange, and the stone is carnelian. And it's the kind of stone that helps to remove lethargy or laziness. So it's, if you found yourself, let's say after a summer vacation, and you're going back to school, and you're just going, wait a second, I got to get my motor running, but how am I going to do it? So carnelian's a great stone to wear, or to have even in a grid around your bedroom to get the motor running. And here they are, carnelian. Now, other orange stones are orange opal, which is also Mexican opal. And right behind me is an amber. I would love to show that amber. Thank you so much. And here is another orange yellow stone, because we're going to, which is called mookaite. And mookaite is a quartz. It's found in Australia, and it goes from orange to yellow and to some brown. And mookaite is a protection stone. And here is the amber. Now, amber contains 3 different kingdoms and queendoms, because it's the plant. It also contains some animal fossils, and it's also a mineral. And it's yellow and orange. So let us breathe in the energy of carnelian and the orange stones in our sacral. Let us visualize the color orange expanding in our sacral, in the energy of our sacral, and being able to have our second chakra open and safe. And give me one more moment, because I want to show you an orange amber. And it's right here. It's like a cherry amber. It's almost like a red orange, and it is a wonderful stone for opening up your second chakra. You can, and you can also have some of these stones. I'm looking for my wands, in a wand form, and you can utilize them with an egg or a sphere in red stones, carnelian, amber, what have you. And they, as I showed you this, this can go, and you can put them on your body, and it can help you to open up areas in your first and second chakra that might feel closed. So let us breathe in the energy of the orange ray and the second chakra, our healthy second chakra, moving up to the chi, moving up to our belly, moving up to the third chakra, which is color is yellow, and the stone, the quintessential stone is citrine. Citrine is the way of solution. It's a stone of mental clarity. It's a quartz. It's a silicon dioxide. It's the hardness of 7. And by the way, quartzes are the hardness of 7, which means that it's easy to clean them. They're not going to break so fast unless they're on, they're pretty strong. Hardness of 7 is a pretty strong stone. And it also can be faceted beautifully like this citrine. And the yellow stone, or the third chakra, is about your center, is about being centered. It's the chi. And other stones that might assist are yellow mookaite or yellow jasper. And any kind of citrine is great. And speaking of grids, to do a citrine grid for concentration, and it's also known, citrine is also known for prosperity and abundance. So a grid of 4 stones around a room can be very helpful for mental clarity. And also citrine, if you hold citrine and there's a problem, there's nothing that can't be solved when you're working with citrine and solutions. You can always find a solution, especially if you take it to dream time. And another third chakra stone is tiger eye. And I'm going to ask Diane, tell me about tiger eye, Diane.
Tiger eye is what gives you strength and energy.
Did you hear that?
Strength, energy, also gives you the ability to focus.
And it's got the tiger's eye. So if you're missing something, it's a good stone to hold for a lost, to call on St. Anthony for a lost and found, and to find what's been missing or misplaced. Also, tiger eye is great to have in the doorway because it's a highly protective stone. And we were talking about mookaite also. And mookaite's from Australia. And it's an excellent stone to travel with. And also set up a grid. I have friends who do mookaite grids because it's an aboriginal stone. It helps to release fear. And to know and to create safety. To be able to create safety in the mind, in the body, and in the spirit. Ooh, great. So we're going to now breathe in the yellow stones, the citrine, the mookaite, the ambers into our third chakra. And the amber stone that you could see, that I showed you a few ambers, so you can see how they vary. Amber goes from red, orange, all the way to yellow, and even green. So let us now breathe in the energy of the yellow stones, visualizing our third chakra healthy and wealthy and wise. Because when we have mental clarity and we know something in our gut, we can make righteous decisions, especially in divine timing. Divine timing of righteous decisions with the yellow stones. How about that? Let's breathe the energy of the yellow stones up to our heart. And the heart chakra is about balance and love. And the heart chakra is green because we're now going up the rainbow. We started with the red, orange and yellow, Roy, and now we're at the G for green. And the beautiful healing stone of aventurine, which is a quartz, and also great to have 4 of these nuggets. And you could do 4 nuggets for $10 to set up a grid. It's not very expensive. And they're even big old stones. So, and you could do the same thing with rose quartz. And this is the grid that you would use when your daughter, yourself, your niece is having a baby. Aventurine and rose quartz are wonderful stones for birth and for healing, and they're wonderful to be used even in a hospital room. And other green stones, my favorite, there's an emerald right behind me, I think, is emerald. Emerald is a wonderful balancing stone, and it's a stone of love. And speaking of love, here are the rubies. We have a ruby and a rubellite tourmaline, and also ruby. So, matter of fact, this stone, this is emerald. And when I said pink wing, rubies, and here you go. We're getting this out of the plastic, and we're going to show you a ruby. Ruby is about self. Here we go. Can you see that? Ruby or rubellite, and this is a rubellite tourmaline, but Diane is now looking for a ruby, so I can show you a ruby. And this rubellite tourmaline, and tourmalines are about flow, really helps to create divine love. And if you're looking for divine love, rubies. You know why? Because rubies and rubellite are all about self-love and loving ourselves. And as we love ourselves, we attract the mirror image of ourselves in another. So when people say, what do I need to attract love? And I say, rubies. Ruby, ruby, ruby is her name, his name. So rubies are great stones. And rubellite tourmaline, which is this stone, which, by the way, is the deal of the century. So I am also taking little discounts off for those of you who are interested in wearing pieces in the right places. So if you're looking to attract love, you want to wear a heart or a piece of jewelry on your heart. And rose quartz hearts are wonderful to do that right on your heart. And if you're working with loving yourself, especially in various areas of your body, here's a massage tool and also a wand. And it's rose quartz. It's that pink red wing of the green stones that we're talking about. And I have another piece. This is a rubellite or a pink tourmaline, almost rubellite, and green tourmaline, which tourmalines are really great for releasing pain, and green stones also are wonderful for the release of uncomfortability. And malachite, which I'm showing you right here, with copper is fantastic for arthritis. And it's also a great stone to wear right below the heart because it helps to remove the negative energy that you may be holding around the heart. Also, peridot is a stone of grief and releasing loss and disappointment. So what happened in 1942? Chartreuse was a color that everybody was wearing and everybody was buying peridot. And that was really the first time peridot was widely known as a stone. And isn't that interesting that it's subtle energy medicine, esoterically, is about grief. And it's also a stone of the heart. It's a Leo stone, an August birthstone. And you know how sensitive our Leo sisters and brothers are, peridot. And July is also a Leo stone, and ruby. So peridot and ruby, quintessential heart stones for healing and creating love. So now let us breathe in the energies of the green and pink stones and the rubies, and releasing everything and anything and any disappointments around love and loss in our hearts, and freeing ourselves. Inhaling the love, inhaling the green and pink energies, and releasing anything that doesn't serve us, and moving up to our throat chakra. I am wearing, and the color is blue, and the throat chakra is all about expression and communication. So these stones of communication, a Pisces stone, my friend over here, Diane, she's a Pisces. My granddaughter's a Pisces, and aquamarine is a stone for Pisces. And it is a stone that helps to speak, especially under emotionally charged situations. So there is no accident that I'm wearing an aquamarine on my receiving finger, because I used to be fearful of communication. Even now that there's nobody barely in front of me except Diane, who's cheering me on, I wear aquamarine oftentimes when I am speaking. If any of my old thoughts come in, that I'm not good enough, or that I'm not able to communicate what I would really like to say, especially in emotionally charged situations. So know that about aquamarine. It's also a stone of flow. And I hear Diane gives me a little eye. She has something to say about aquamarine. Go.
It's also good to ward off drunkenness.
It's also good to ward
off
drunkenness. So, and amethyst also is a stone of being able, there's a really good combination of being able to release hangovers. And aquamarine is also a very good, believe it or not, psychic stone to ward off violent communication. In other words, it's very protective. It's a very protective stone. And when I say violent communications, I just mean like meanness. So it's like, bye, Felicia. And once you know what's happening, if you're wearing aquamarine or holding it, it just helps you to exit stage left a little faster. Other stones that are blue stones are blue topaz and turquoise, which is a spirit stone. And turquoise is a stone, I'm going to show you, this is a fabulous stone. This is chrysoprase. It's a green stone, green blue, but it's a wonderful stone of wonder, and in the way of wonder. And then we have another blue stone called Larimar, which is also about creating our communications to be very passionate. And now, and this is blue lace agate with blue topaz, which is, and blue stones, blue topaz and blue turquoise is my birthstone, Sagittarian birthstone. And we have some blue, we have this is another kind of, well, we're going to take this to the third eye. So forget about this and let's just go with the blue topaz and the blue lace agate. And the striations are also wonderful to help with expression, and celestite, which blue lace agate is close to color, is a fabulous stone of expression. And now what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in the energy into our throats, opening our throats, allowing our necks and our throats to widen. So we have the ability to communicate with more grace. And we bring the energy up to our 5.5 chakras, which is our ears and our ability to hear and listen to spirit and listen to others. And one of the best stones, one of the best blue stones is kyanite, because it's a periwinkle blue. You see, it's not it's a little darker. And then we have something called tanzanite. And here's a tanzanite. And this is a quintessential periwinkle blue stone. See the color hue? I'm putting it up really. And it really, to meditate with kyanite, to have the blue stones that are periwinkle, and even going into the third eye stones. Here's another periwinkle blue, darker blue, which is kyanite. And these kyanite wands are amazing. It's called the psychic stone because it helps you to be intuitive, to listen to spirit, to listen to your angels, to listen to your inner voice. Can you imagine? And then when you wear these stones, it really, really is terrific. And I've had some really fabulous kyanite, long kyanite. But I never can say no to people, so they're gone. But I'll get more. Here's another stone, a 5.5 chakra stone, and that's angelite, listening to spirit, listening to your angels. And sometimes if you find that you're having a difficult time hearing or being intuitive, you can even put them in your ear when you're lying down and go to sleep with them. I mean, I'm talking big stones. I'm not talking little stones, stones that will never go into your ear. But you can put them by your ear or under your ear. Or even if you're doing a grid on your body and you're laying stones, you can put them by your ear. So let us now breathe in the energy of the blue stones as we've widened our throat to our 5.5 chakra, the periwinkle blue. So we're listening and we're hearing. And then we move up to our third eye, the sixth chakra. So now we're going into, we did the Roy G, and now we're going into the Biv, the blue, the indigo, and next after the violet. So the indigo stones I'd like to talk about now are lapis and sodalite. Sodalite is a great stone. It's an underrated great stone because lapis is a stone that everybody thinks about when you think of indigo and the indigo ray. It's a gorgeous stone. And it was very well known in Egypt, and many of the kings and the pharaohs were buried with lapis. And there were beautiful carvings of the Eye of Horus in lapis because it represents our ability to discern, to judge, and to open up our intuition and our strong psychic abilities and our pineal gland. Lapis. Anything you want to say about lapis or sodalite?
Going back to days of Egypt, they had once crushed lapis and used it for eyeshadow.
Isn't that great? I never heard that, but I think it's a great idea to be able to do that, to have it by your eye and to use lapis eyeshadow. That might be something that we can do down the pike. Sounds like a new business. And it's also fun to put the stones right on your third eye. So I want to tell you about sodalite, the underrated stone I was starting to tell you about. Sodalite is a stone that helps to release mind chatter. And it's great for children who can't keep still. Sodalite, read about it. It's very inexpensive. Again, it's a good stone for a grid for kids. And azurite. Azurite is a sparkly stone. It comes, did we get one? Get an azurite here? There we go. It's like this. It looks like this. It's not this, but it looks like this. It's a dark indigo stone, and it comes in a little geode, and it's excellent for opening up your vision and your sight, as well as lapis. So let us now breathe in the energy of the indigo ray, expanding our ability to see and intuit and our own psychic ability to trust our intuition and our ability to know. As we move up
Thank you,
to,
Donna, it's 6 o'clock.
okay, can I finish up real quick? I'll just be right there, okay?
No,
Can I-
what chakra are you at?
I'm just at the, I'm at the end. I'm at the stone of purple and lepidolite for children, which really is very calming, and amethyst that transmutes. And let's bring in the energy of the amethyst ray, the violet flame. Moving up.
Okay.
All right, and then we move up to the white stones of breathing in on our crown, our transmutation stones of violet, and then to our auric field, the white stones. Selenite, we were talking earlier today about transmuting with selenite and being able to transition. And also quartz, which is about manifestation and focus. So I would like everybody to breathe in the energy of the white stone moving around your body. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of the I Am Presence watches over us. Wherever we are, God got us. The divine is, so be it, and so it is. And we bring down the energies from the white stones and the white sparkly light of the universe down to our crown, purple, third eye, indigo, blue stones, communication, throat, to our heart, down through our chi, yellow stones, the stones of the orange sacral chakra, down to our root, and bringing the energy all the way down through the black stones to the center of the earth and to the shungite ball, or whatever you want to visualize in the center of the universe, of our universe of earth, grounding us and enfolding us and keeping us safe and happy.
Amen. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Sheri. And thank you for the extra couple of minutes.
Thank you. And you may see Donnareyna in room number 36 for readings and room number 8 for shopping. She's here for a few more hours. She'll be back out in a little while, and she'll do some live readings in a couple of hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, so go see her privately right now. She's waiting for you.
great. And if you need to see me later on, 303-589-0035. If you see any of us practitioners privately or on the phone and Sheri's introduced us to you, we're taking care of Sheri. So feel free, if you need more time with us, to do that.
Thank you.
You best know that we're going to all take care of her.
Thank
Bless
you.
You, Sheri, and thank you
Donna.
everyone who participated. If you have questions, come to room 36 or room 8.
Let's unmute the ladies. You guys unmute, please.